and welcome back to the Sacred Stones Let's Play of the Red Team. Today we are taking on River of Regrets. We have a large map of few island formations, a river through it, of course, and the boss, Lion or Leon here. He's a Dark Mage or a Necromancer, and going through the items, this is what we have. There are some stealables, but we won't be doing that today. Alright then. Now, usually what I like to do for full team is have someone stand right here to wait for these guys. These guys will, of course, break down this tree. These guys like to walk their way over here, this river, to fight someone here or up here. The mages here will go ahead and break down this tree as well. And then some dragons or some wyverns will spawn over here, which is why I like to have Tana with the dragon spear. We also get our last new character of this playthrough. This is Syrene the Falcon Knight. Here's what she looks like. Her growth rates are 70 HP, 40 strength, 50 skill, 60 speed, 30 luck, 20 defense, and 50 resistance. Some people think Syrene is a really bad character. I kind of like Knoll, but I disagree with that. She has a lot of utility, although she probably is the worst combat unit for the flyers, comparing to her to all of them, but she's really useful just to move units around, like these villagers that we have to protect. So I think we're going to go ahead and actually... maybe one thing I want to do. Now, we don't actually need that restore staff. This might make things a little bit easier, I don't know. Because what we want to do in this chapter, I know Ephraim can in fact one-round the boss Leon here. And then Eirika will be needed to seize. So in an Ephraim Road run of this, in Ephraim Road it's actually kind of, I guess you can say more difficult, because Ephraim has to kill him and then seize, but here we can just kill and then seize in one turn. So he will go up here. We can't talk to Syrene with him. That will have to be with Tana, and if you were using Inez or Vanessa, they can also go ahead and grab her for you. Because of course having a green unit run around isn't always the best thing in the world. The rest of these guys will just make their way up here. And that shop behind Artur there, or I'm sorry, Moulder there, this shop sells Nosferatus when you're in the map version of this game, like right now, but I think once you beat this chapter and get to the overworld, it no longer has them. It's just something to think about if you were using Knoll or, well, like I am Ewan, but I'm not really concerned about getting them. Okay, and they're going to go to the northern end here. Yeah, so there they go, taking advantage of the terrain. And those guys. Now, I believe there's a reinforcement zone somewhere near this top corner. We want to be careful of it. Let's see. I believe it is around right here whenever you cross this little... well, where these two are standing, basically. So we want to be careful of that, because I do think quite a few more dark shamans spawn from that area. And, okay. A few other dark mages here spawn from that area, and it can be quite tricky because the only spot where you can attack Lion is the one in front of him, unless you two-range him from the sides. Yeah, 0 hit rate. Good luck. So that would be right here. You can't walk on that part. It's part of the castle. Now, as for these guys, what I'm going to do here... where can Tethys go? Okay, she can go 2 below Syrene. Okay, this square is usually safe. I think I'm going to start by grabbing this kid down here. And then dance. I actually like to have Tethys grab a child too. No, we don't want to end our turn. Okay, so I think I'll keep Tana... where can this warrior go? Because he is someone we don't want to mess with. And we have Dragon Spear. And now the rest of us. So Eirika is, of course, going to want to make her way up top. And I think the Phantom We'll go ahead and lure out these guys. Artur, he'll want to equip a better tome, and Ewan will want to get in there as well. Now, yeah, you are a problem for right now, although Joshua can't really reach you. Moulder and Seth just get a little bit closer. And there they go, getting that one. Yeah, these heroes aren't really a threat to Joshua at all, which is why I like having him do it. I also like having Gerik tank them whenever I do use him. Yeah, so I have to be very careful of where we want to position Ephraim here. I'd like to do this pretty quickly if I can. What would be a good idea, why I brought that warp staff, to have Ephraim finish him off and maybe warp Eirika in just so she can grab the throne. Especially before things get hectic on the middle island. And it's a good chapter to burn through this dragon spear unless you've already done so. There weren't too many other wyvern or dragon enemies. Up until this point, this is a good way to hold them off. I usually have Cormag do this. He can sometimes one-shot them. And you couldn't reach... Okay, yeah, thought so. This is kind of a scary part for Ephraim here. These dark mages, I mean, their hit rates are low, but if he does get hit, it can be very bad. Okay, good job. And what will we get? Okay. More of those guys. Now let's see. Oh, and you can't quite reach. And I think Ephraim is right on the border of that reinforcement threshold. Let me just double check. Yeah, so once he goes one more past this tree, or rather like right here, crosses over here, he's gonna be in range, which isn't the best. Of course we have to get his sister moving as well. Now Tana did not take any damage, I believe. No, she didn't. And I think I'm just going to keep her on that rock right there. Eirika will want to get pretty close to Ephraim, although I don't mind necessarily if he does go for her. I think I'm going to do something else. Okay, I actually did not equip her. We'll have to remember to give that to Ephraim as well, his legendary weapon. Now, as for down here, I think I'm just going to have Ewan and Artur take on these two characters, or these two enemies right here. So I might stall this out a little bit, and I don't think I need that warp staff after all, but I might stall this out just a little bit until we can safely get through this border. Guiding ring, thank you. Don't need that. So we can safely get over this reinforcement barrier, and I can give Ephraim his weapon. I could just kind of bench them at the end of last chapter, so that wasn't really the smartest, but oh well. Now then, I don't think anyone's been hit. Okay. Seth, I think I'm going to leave in range. And then Joshua... Okay. Now, as for Tethys, I might actually want to get Moulder a little bit closer to the front lines. Well, to the front lines and staying on this island. He's not in range. Because he may need to be used to heal Ephraim and Eirika. I may also want to drop off one of these kids and have Syrene on standby just to pick up another one if need be. And you're just gonna stay there. You are fully healed, okay. Yeah, and Joshua's hit rates are kind of, or crit rates rather, are kind of looking like Rutgers right now. So we can at least take off some of the pressure that's going to happen down here. Yeah, not quite one-shotting. Cormag either does one-shot or comes like 1 or 2 damage off. But she still doubles them. And that's the main point. We do want to get rid of these because it is very dangerous for the villagers and Moulder to be here. And hello, you're attacking Joshua. But it didn't matter. Okay, but the other hero already moved, and here comes the Wyvern Lord. Okay, good. We may need Tana down on the front lines with Ephraim and Eirika to help out a little bit here, just in case any extra dark mages spawn. I do need her to take them out. And you're going to go for Ephraim with your Fimbulvator, I think that's pronounced. And of course you need healed. But that's more XP for Moulder, so it's not the end of the world. Don't really need that. At least not as Ephraim, and actually no one here. Oh, you're going to be annoying. And there they are. So, first things first, I am going to watch where you are. And I'm gonna have Tana kill you. Otherwise, you'll fly around and pick off one of my villagers or pick at Moulder. I don't think Moulder would die to you. But we've gotta be safe. And it's a level up. Okay, so it looks like these guys are moving regardless. I don't know. Alright, but anyway. So I think I'll spend the next turn picking up this girl. Okay then. So I think what we may want to do here is, first things first, I want to supply, just throw that away, take, and then trade, okay. Well, you're a Nosferatu, so I think I'm going to put the spear on him, get rid of you, because you are annoying, and then Moulder can heal you. Although if you heal yourself, okay. Nosferatu is a bit of a weird spell. It is dark magic in this game and quite a lot of other games, and some more games like Shadows of Valentia or God, and it's a light magic tome, and 3 houses. Where you can go, and you're not close. Yeah, so it kind of has an identity crisis of what it wants to be. Of course, in Awakening, Nos is a dark tome, and it's very broken in that game. As much as I don't want to use her first, can you grab... No, that one's too big. So I wouldn't mind doing right now. I think I'll grab you. No one is hurt down here, are they? Okay, great. I think Artur's gonna back up and grab you. We're just going to... Let me make sure Ewan can get away. Okay, good. I'll put you in the mountains, why not? Oh, I don't think the paladin should be able to hit now that I think about it. It would have been quite a lot of damage if you did get a crit off, and I don't think I'm gonna double you, no. We may also want Tana down here. Just to get him out of our way. Because I would like, if I am going to kill off Lion with Ephraim, I'd like Hairika to seize like the very next, well, not turn, but next movement, I guess. Wow, good job, wow! Okay, you are the best Phantom in the game, and you have a 1% crit rate, but a 19 hit rate. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in another part. I look at the crit rate before the hit rate, and sometimes it's not always, like, practical. Okay, more strength. Oh, that's not good. Now this other dark, annoying guy. Okay, now you're right in my way, you little annoyance. And here come the warriors, and there's still a dragon up here. Yeah. I'm wondering if I drop the kid, would she be a little bit... Okay then. I think Ephraim and Eirika may just have to work on... Where are those warriors? They're not even close. Yeah, it's not even gonna be anything close to a kill. Yeah, because these guys can get quite in the way, and we're gonna show off her legendary weapon. Because I know there's some more that spawn from here, and they're really in the way. How do you do against... Although it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually enemy phase you. So we can do that and maybe get Tana a little closer. In case there's a dark mage that spawns, we can get Eirika in range to seize next turn. So hopefully Lion... Okay, I don't like how close you are. You're a bit of a problem, but I want Tana to be closer to the main party, so I think I'm just going to have her fly away over here. Might not be using Tethys that well. Oh boy, you villagers sure are in the way. Does he have a javelin? No. I'm pretty sure they can't run over this square, so I will keep you close by, and that is in support range. Now, does anyone need a physics staff right now? Well, you'll be fine. You know what, just to reduce some of the clutter. Yeah. And you'll stay where you are, Mr. Phantom. Yeah, of course, Ewan, as much as I'd like to have another Phantom on the field this turn, like I said before when we first promoted him, you can only have one Phantom at a time. Unless, of course, you're raising 2 summoners, but we only have Ewan. It would have actually been really useful to have a second Phantom here right now. And you're not going to catch up, and you... Ooh. Okay, yeah. Certainly not as risky as that moment in Chapter 15 we had. And Ewan gets to do some combat here. I am using him a lot to summon. And that's where he's getting most of his experience and use. And I don't like you. And Joshua doesn't like you either. Okay, here's the showdown. Ephraim and Eirika also take a really different approach to Leon or Lion. Ephraim's a little bit more direct. Like, Ephraim kind of senses he's possessed and he wants his friends back. Eirika believes that... Eirika, well, she's naive towards him. She wants to believe him, and it causes her to do some interesting stuff. Okay. I don't know if that would stop any reinforcements. I know sometimes killing off the boss in other Fire Emblem games does stop that, but I guess we'll see here. And almost a perfect up. And that'll go to Ewan. Oh, okay, we don't even have to seize. Well, I was dead wrong. Alright then, and Leon is a little bit irritated, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.